Tonight. I thought you might want to know a little bit about me and why I'm not reading my own speech. I have an illness that interferes with my neurological communication. In other words, though I have the thought of what I wish to do, I don't have the control to do it. It is why I do odd actions and why I have to communicate non-verbally. It is a great challenge for me on every level. My illness is called autism. Some people assume we are limited intellectually or that we are sort of childlike. Inside, I am a normal 14-year-old, though outside I am not. I am speaking out to get awareness about treating nonverbal people in a new way, because nonverbal autism is bad enough with all its issues and challenges. Not being able to say anything ever is no picnic, as you can imagine. But having people talk to you like you're dumb, or treat you like you're invisible, makes it so much worse. So, try to stretch yourself. If you can imagine being in our shoes, you can imagine how it would help to hear normal conversation and normal hellos. My response on the outside may not be normal. Sorry I can't do much about that, but on the inside it will be. In my head I think of what I wish I could say or do. It's frustrating to be so trapped inside internally. I've worked hard to access normal life, and I'm luckier than most autistic people because I can communicate by typing or pointing to letters on a board. Though slow and tedious, it is good enough to let me go to a regular school and make speeches to BBYO and the board of the Southern California rabbis and numerous other settings. Truth is, I'm on a mission to educate the world about autism because I'm so tired of the misconceptions that make my life and other people's lives harder. My hero is Moses. Some of you may know that he had a speech impediment. Some of you may not know that he had a speech impediment. When God asked Moses to be his spokesman, he was reluctant and pleaded with God to pick someone else to talk to Pharaoh. He was ashamed and only saw his impairment. But God insisted it be Moses. In God's point of view, Moses was perfect because his soul was great and kind and moral. He would not let Moses hide in fear because of a speech problem. God told Moses that he must go and he must not hide his disability and his fear. Moses had no hope but to fail, but God told him to have his brother Aaron speak for him. Moses liberated the slaves and he taught the world that freedom is God's plan for humanity. And he did this without speaking well and with the help of an interpreter of his words. I am no Moses, but I take courage from his story. We are all here for a reason. Why I have to deal with autism, I don't know. But I know I need to make things better. If you see a person who can't speak, try to remember he can still think. It is from my heart that I thank you for this opportunity to speak to you tonight. Have safe trips home.